transmitting agent also, but they are very good in antioxidant, okay, and anti-inflammation also. So they are helping the body to keep the body from away, especially improvement into your blood vessel, okay, and then cleanse your blood, and then cleanse the inner wall in your vessel there, to make sure they are clean, they are clear, okay, and then the light the produced by the IM laser, which is 650 nanometer visible light. It contains an ingredient what we call photon, which are very helpful in activating all the enzyme inside our blood, which responsible to cleanse, okay, to cleanse the blood cells. So you will make sure after you use it, the blood cells will be cleansed, especially those waste or sometimes the fats or the protein which attach to the wall of your blood cells, okay, which will make the blood cell getting very heavy, and then it will settle down easily, okay, so that once it was clean, okay, so the electricity, the neutron in the cells there will be strengthening, and then sometimes the charge that given by the light also will strengthen, okay, the electron charge on the red blood cells there, which will eventually make the cells have a very strong charge, okay, which make them won't attach together, so that it will improve your blood circulation. Your blood can flow nicely because the blood cell is not attached together. So in that case, if you improve your water, then definitely the delivery of oxygen inside your body will goes up, because all the blood cells is not attached together, then they can flow freely, go to your lung there and get oxygen, and those nutrients which are in the bloodstream also, they can travel more faster, okay, to reach to the cells inside all your body. So once the cells get all your body, okay, the mitochondria inside the cells, they will use all these nutrients and then the oxygen, okay, supplied by the red blood cells, okay, and then the light will activate the enzyme on the surface of the mitochondria also, which we call the cytochrome C, the enzyme, which responsible to activate, okay, the production of energy in the mitochondria. So by using the water, the nutrient, and then the oxygen, so the mitochondria inside the cells will produce this energy, what we call the ATP. Okay, the more ATP produced in the cells will get more stronger, and then the cell's function can be performed better, like the metabolic of the cells, or the flushing of the waste of the cells, okay, and then the cell's function, the development of all kinds of things which are supposed to be done, but the cells can be done properly. And then we know that all these cells, they form the organs inside our body. Okay, so after a period of using, okay, all the cells inside the organs will get benefited, they get stronger, they get more ATP, then their function will be improved. And then all this cell function, like liver function, brain function, heart function, lung function, the pancreas, or your stomach, all this will slowly get repair, regenerate, or get more power because of the strength of the cells inside that. The development of ATP make them to be stronger, and then they can perform their function, their job better. And then with the coordination of all these organs, our system inside the body, okay, there are many systems inside the body, like especially like your neural system, okay, like your what we call endocrine system, okay, your digest system inside the body can work better, especially the neurotransmission, okay, the connection, so that they can get information among them can be deliver better inside the body. So all these systems will work together harmonically, balancingly. Okay, because okay, you are increasing okay the coordination of your inner doctor. Okay, because we are born to have a self-repair system inside the body, or like our immune system, like our uh, repair system. When you get into sleep, okay, your melatonin will increase your growth hormone system, and then release more growth factors, and then the light will help, okay, to activate the stem cells inside the body also, okay, and then the coordination between okay the growth factor, okay, and then your neuron, and then the all these stem cells are inside the body, okay, will get all these cells which need repair, or which old cells or which need to be replaced, okay, new cells will be okay regenerate okay inside the body. Okay, so we have a chance to regain back all the cells inside the body, and then your organs will be in such a way that it will function or regain the function, and then it will perform in a very strong way if all the cells are inside the body is getting regenerating, repairing, and then recharging. Okay, and then your inner doctor will get what reborn. Okay, youthfulness might happen inside your body. Not only you can regain back your health, sometimes the way you look will be reversed, or anti-aging, or sometimes we don't call reverse back lah. Sometimes will prolong, will delay okay the process of aging. That is good enough, and then sometimes it will make the life of your cells to extend up to the genetic period lifespan we are supposed to have. Nowadays our life cannot go according to genetic lifespan, which everybody should have a lifespan of around 125 years. Okay, suppose human beings should have that kind of lifespan, but nowadays our cells cannot grow up to that age already, because all the antioxidant, all this, the inner doctor, we don't give a time for them to repair, or okay, to rebuild, okay, all the cells, and then the DNA get damaged in the cells, and then we have to rebuild it. Okay, so M-Laser is a way, okay, we can help the body to do it in a like a mechanical way, okay, by using the light. So the function of the body will be triggered or will be activated by using the light, because we are born, okay, in such a way. We are genetically or naturally, once we expose to sunlight, to the light, to the photon, our body will go accordingly. But nowadays we are trying to avoid exposure of light, and then we are all the time living inside the room without exposed to the light sufficiently. Then the light, the effect of the photon inside the light is very low. So the growing, and this cause the ATP creation, this cause the mitochondria to work inefficiently, and then the energy produced by our body is getting lower and lower. Okay, and then beside that, of course, we can helping the body to further okay enhance the performance of producing the energy, the ATP, by provide the necessary vitamins and necessary ingredient that it needs during the process of generating ATP. And then for those who already develop certain kind of illness, we need certain ingredient, especially from like what we are giving inside our CVA. Okay, those are rare ginseng site, which are very, very effective in promoting, in activating the cells, actually the DNA, the extent, the life of the DNA. It play a very important role, okay, especially all these ginseng, rare ginseng site, which are only found in those very long age, very old, this wild ginseng. Okay, and then those days we are not able to take ginseng, even though we heard about ginseng, but all the times we only see all those very rich people, okay, during those emperor times or the China dynasty time. Okay, the emperor, the king, they are using this ginseng, or some rich people when they are really sick. Okay, they have to look for 1,000 years ginseng. Normally you see in the drama lah. Okay, so normal people is very difficult to get all this ginseng, because wild ginseng is very difficult to get nowadays. According to scientific research, the existing wild ginseng in the world, it is left only maybe around 50 to 60 kg only, the whole world. Okay, wild ginseng. So very difficult to get, and then very difficult to find, because the growing of wild ginseng only, especially in the area which is close to this China, North Korea, Korea, and then those mountain there, they're having the Changbaisan area, okay, which they can find all this wild ginseng on it. So very difficult to find, and they're very difficult to really get it, okay, to find it, or the wild ginseng. So that's why the price of it is very important, because so far I see there is one wild ginseng weight about 265 grams. They auction in China, they auction the wild ginseng, you know how much it auction now? Okay, it costs renminbi around 1 million. Okay, so that is the largest in the world one. The weight is 560 over gram of wild ginseng, and then so far they are not auction. Okay, they still got keeping only, and of course, once if you get all this ginseng, you take the ginseng and then you eat it. Of course, it will give you very good benefit, but you can eat only one time now, maybe. Okay, really, you are in sick, very sick, and then you take. So it's very difficult, even though those wild ginseng above 50 to 80 years, also very difficult to get, and then it will cost maybe 100,000, or sometimes even maybe a few 100,000. Okay, so you can see 200 grams one, or 200 over grams, it costs a million already. Okay, so for those the 500 one, I cannot imagine how much is the price. Okay, so far the technology, okay, of planting all this ginseng, because of the value of the wild ginseng, they start planting. But planting wild ginseng, planting, they got many way of planting also. Okay, some of the plant wild ginseng, they are not planting for too long, maybe 5 or 6 years. Okay, then maybe men involved, okay, by giving fertilizer, okay, which will affect the quality of the ginseng site also. And then certain ginseng leucite, the very rare ginseng leucite like this RG3, RH2 only found in wild ginseng. Okay, especially only found in those very old wild ginseng only can found. Okay, 50 to 80 years like what is inside CV egg. Okay, those days we have to extract the ginseng leucite directly from the ginseng. So we have to wait on the growth of the ginseng for maybe 20, 50 years. Okay, only then you can extract. So it's very difficult to get and then quite impossible during that time to extract and then to sell all this RG3, RH2 because they extract from one piece of ginseng, you won't give you too much of RG3 and RH2 also by extraction. So all the while we are not able to consume this kind of ingredient or until the invention by this scientists from this Korea, the institution which is responsible to discover the development of the stem cells of wild ginseng, and they have developed this technique and then the skills to get directly from the wild ginseng the stem cells of it, and then they develop they patented the skill, the technique to maintain and then to grow all these stem cells of the wild ginseng, and finally they form a bank of stem cells of all kinds of plant also, because we've seen most those very valuable plant because when they got very good value people tend to sell it and then consume it, and then slowly the quantity of it getting lesser and lesser, and then the price of it getting higher and higher. So until one day it will disappear in the earth also. So we need earlier we got a plant of seed plant, which maintain all the seed of all the plant. Nowadays they have opened a bank of all these stem cells of the plant. Okay, so for those valuable plant, they will keep their stem cells. So maybe later on, they will have a chance to use the stem cell to develop further, or once development can be discovered to further produce all these stem cells in a more useful way. And this CVA actually discovered and then developed by the Korean company. What is the name of the Korean company? The joint venture between the institution of Korean with Ventros, and then there is the scientists from China, and then from Sydney. These four institutions, those big institutions, and then a contribution from Ventros also. They combine and then they go for a research, and then one of the company they are contributing the technique of giving this CMC wild ginseng, and then the development this technique of developing all this CMC plant, all these wild ginseng stem cells to produce all the rare ginseng leucite, and so that we can get the material of all this wild ginseng in the form of RG3, RH2. So and then they further develop, and then keep and then come up with a formulation which are the only one in the world, and then the technique of developing this stem cells ginseng leucite also the only one, and then the first one in the world, which have nowadays have I think around 80 patents, Okay, they have a register. So far we have topics, or especially on this one. I don't have to spend too much time or mention all the background of this CMC lah. So far they have worked out this combination, that is the Sipaton or wild ginseng, rare ginseng oxide plus Sipaton, okay, plus aronia berry, plus this promulgated fruit. All these four, okay, you can see from here, if they are used individually, you can see in the market individually they are used to be the main ingredient in most of the health food products also. They are well known and they have been used in the market for quite some times, and they are giving very good or very good and then amazing result. Okay, not only but here actually we are combining these four. Okay, so sometimes we will say 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus, so maybe you can get 4 effect, but I can tell you the effect is not calculated in that case. Okay, just like the combination of use of IM laser and then CV8 like 1 plus 1, then it will become 2. No, definitely. It will develop until become 11. Sometimes it will develop until infinity. Okay, because the effect of the coordination and then the combination will make the absorption, or will make the function of it happens inside the cells to be more effective, and then totally absorption will be happen inside the body, and then the repair, and then the antioxidant effect that it give, and then all this rare engine, this ginseng oxide will give very very strong effect inside the cells, like especially in anti-cancer, okay, in regrow, okay, regenerate, and then reactivate, okay, all the stem cells inside our body. It play a very important roles, okay, in the body. And then this combination is trying to help to give a very good preservation effect to the ginseng oxide, which contain in the CMC or wild ginseng, okay, which is very rare and very expensive, okay, the valuable. But because of the technique of this CMC nowadays, we are able to get more, okay, all these rare ginseng, which we must preserve it properly, and then the cost of it won't be as high as those days, whereby one piece of ginseng will cost you maybe few 100,000 if you want to talk about rare ginseng oxide. Okay, so here also got high antioxidant, here also got antioxidant, here also got antioxidant, and then the wild ginseng also antioxidant. So CV8 is a very very powerful antioxidant, and then it very powerful antioxidant will prevent antioxidant effect inside the body. Maybe next time we will have a chance, or we will talk about antioxidant, how it affect the aging or the process of cells. So antioxidant is very important, and then definitely CV8 will give you a very good effect. That's why CV8 not only can prevent, okay, the cells from damage, okay, or to reverse back the life of the cells, or to regenerate, okay, the cells, okay, it can eventually change the DNA cells, okay, inside every cells, to prolong the life of the cells also. Okay, so this is one of the part which is wonderful about CV8, because it have a chance to actually not only delay the process of aging, it have a chance to reverse back the aging, so make yourself to regrow back to be more younger, okay, and then you will look from outside to get younger age also, okay. So reverse back the agent is the fantastic part of it. Okay, so the combination of CV and then the M laser definitely will give you an effect which is 1 plus 1 equal to 11 or even infinity. So you can see from here all the ingredient, all the vitamin with all the minerals inside like Sepaton, this aronia berry, a very high one. Not only antioxidant, the vitamin, and then the minerals, and then the all the essential fatty acid, essential protein, amino acid are contained inside this CVA. Okay, we can say that any nutrient that you need in your body, you can find inside CVA. It depends on the quantity that you have for it, but anything you need is inside there. So in this case, when the IM laser is activating the mitochondria, okay, the mitochondria C, so eventually activating the mitochondria to produce the energy, the ATP. So all these ingredients will be used, okay, to improve the energy of the cells, and then part of it, okay, will be used, okay, in the nucleus of the cells also, okay, to protect your DNA or to repair your DNA as well. Okay, so this is a fantastic way, so that eventually you could give a good effect on not only improve the power of the cells, it actually enhance and repair the DNA of the cells and delay the aging of the cells or prolong the life of the cells, so that eventually we can go back to the lifespan. Okay, we don't talk about further on to go back to the normal lifespan which we are supposed to have, that is 125 years old. That means your cells is able to duplicate when the old one die off and then the new coming up, okay, until the age of 125 years old. So that is to maintain, to make sure your health is keep in a very tip-top condition, even though when you reach 125 years, 125 years is the maximum that the cell's life. Then eventually you die. That is natural die. Okay, that is the maximum of our lifespan. Okay, then we want to get into our maximum lifespan in a very healthy way. Okay, we don't want you get into a very serious illness and then you drag for 20 years, or let's say like after stroke, then you drag for 20 years, you still didn't die, but you cannot do very health. You cannot live in a healthy way. The quality of the life is very low. There's no point sometimes. So it's very important for us to keep, or at least we are healthy. We don't talk about what we call immortality. There is you won't die. Those emperor during those times in China, they like to search for medicine which will make them they will not die because they are the king, or they can enjoy the rest of the life, and then they are not dying one. Okay, so we still impossible to reach that aim yet, but at least the technology can give us a chance to make sure we can live until our natural lifespan, that is 100 over years, 125 years, or in a healthy way, and in still in a very clear, and you can enjoy the quality of life, and then you can enjoy the effort that you have put in during your young age. Okay, and then you can go anywhere you like. When you reach 100 years, 110, 120, you still can go around. Okay, and then you still can think very clearly, and then you don't have to depend on other people to take care of you. Okay, so aronia fruits, okay, which will give you all these antioxidant, and then the promulgated fruits, okay, all the antibiotic and vitamin C, A, E, especially the K, okay, which is very important in the pellets or controlling of the pellets, and then some of it in the processing of the ATP, okay, and then it improve our digest, all kinds of hypertension, cholesterol, okay, and then improve inflammation on all the joints, okay, and then help to maintain a healthy heart. Okay, so you can see from here, most of it, okay, it can give a very good result to cleanse your blood, to maintain, okay, the elasticity of your blood vessel, to repair your blood vessel, to give a very good improvement in the contraction and the expansion of your blood vessel, to avoid all the possibility of bursting of the blood vessel. Okay, so it's very important, and then it should be getting a very good result, and then a response from customer, because nowadays you can find sudden death, not only sudden death, okay, normal death also. The highest cases in all the hospitals still remain related to coronary artery diseases, okay, all these artery diseases on the heart, and then on the brain, and some of it may not directly because of that, but indirectly is caused by artery blockage also, or maybe like some of the what we call the damage on the kidney, all this, okay, they are related to your blood also. Okay, so the market is very, very big. Okay, and then the problem of people getting sudden death actually is, if we really go into detail, for those who have already developed high blood pressure, diabetes, okay, or high cholesterol, they have a very good chances of getting a heart attack, of getting stroke, and then they will be in sudden death position also. So we say sudden death sometimes it's not sudden also, because all these illness, if they already develop, then a sudden develop of thrombosis may the blood clot may make all the artery cannot, all this blood cannot go through, and then sudden death will happen. So very simple, sudden death definitely you go back into the most basic, is to maintain very good blood flow, good quality of blood, and then the circulate your blood system, circulatory system is circulate the blood properly, so that oxygen and nutrient deliver to all your cells in a very good manner, and then the function of the body will be benefited in that way, and then all those very helpful in protecting, okay, the cells, and then from inflammation, from oxidation one, we need that kind of food, and then all are okay contained inside CV8 there, and then even some very useful in depressing the growth of those cancer hormone, cancer cells. Also, what we call the rare ginseng oocyte is inside CV8 also. Okay, so eventually it will give you a very good effect. Of course, if you are preventing, you're still healthy, we will of course encourage you to use before or you develop any illness. Preventive is always better than cure one. Okay, if you have already developed minor problem, please use IM laser and use CV8. It will help to rectify the problems, repair the system, so you will regain back, okay, and then you will reverse back your body to a very healthy condition. If especially for those who are in the sub health, what we call sub health. They are in between healthy and then unhealthy. They are called sub health. You feel a certain uncomfortable condition, but that is the time where you use IM laser and use CVA. It will very fast reverse back your body to become a healthy body. Okay, and then from scientists just give you some information. Nowadays, those people who are in tip-top healthy condition, only 5% among us, 5 to 10%, very less. That means they are really healthy one. They exercise and then they are really what we call discipline in their life. They enjoy their life. Okay, they know how to rest. They're really exercising. They take good food, but control quantity of food. Okay, so that it won't overeating one. So among us, there are only 10% of them. So we must be make sure we are among those 10% one. So IM laser and CVA will partly doing a very good role in maintain your health and prevent you to go into the 90% of the people who will slowly develop illness. There is a definite destination. If we didn't do something to maintain, either we are in the 10% or you will be in the 90% who will slowly growing, okay, certain illness, slowly, okay, damage the life cell, the cells in the life, in the body, slowly develop, okay, minor problem, and slowly develop chronic disease, and slowly will die earlier, okay, cannot maintain, okay, to shorten, okay, their life, and then there are unfortunate group, unlucky group, they will or in between develop certain illness which will give sudden death. Okay, so this is a definite route of journey, okay, and destination. If you don't keep yourself in the 10%, you will be in the 90%. Okay, so use your IM laser, use your CVA. If you cannot really doing good exercise, you are not disciplined in eating, you are not providing your body with sufficient antioxidant agent, anti-inflammation ingredient, okay, these are the way it will minimize the damage of the cells. Of course, if you can combine your discipline, okay, your lifestyle, then you are definitely in the 10% groups, which you would definitely wouldn't have the problem of sudden death. Okay, so these are some of the fruits maybe you can consider also, okay, in your daily life, in your 3 meals you can add in, so that it can protect further, give you more option in protecting all the artery, all the vein, okay, and then in cleansing all your blood, okay, and then improve all your blood circulation problem. Okay, so my explanation is up to here. Thank you very much. So we see whether got any people having question on this, so I can give some answer on that. I will pass back to our facilitator. Okay, Mr. Yo, are you in the line? Hello, hello. Hello, I'll stop my sharing. Okay, I'm back here. Okay, let us go back here. Any question from anyone? Okay. Okay. Milk. Okay. Okay, let me see, because I didn't see anyone here. No response from my facilitator yet. Okay, I can go to the chat there and see whether got any response from our. Okay, let me see. When is a good time to take emailing? Okay, there is a question. Okay, from for those, this is a question from this KC Chen. When is a good time to take CB8? Morning or before going to sleep? Okay, so actually it doesn't matter whether in the morning or because some people they like to take all the supplement, especially those contain very high vitamin or minerals, and then all the useful ingredient inside before eating or inside in the morning. So you can, if you are the kind of people who prefer to take it in the morning, you can take it. Okay, but make sure you don't have any problem on your stomach also, because some people, if they are too sensitive to this this fruit juice, the promulgated fruit juice, is slightly sour. Sometimes some people after drinking, okay, they might feel a little bit hungry. That means it will induce a little bit increase this circulation of your stomach juice. Okay, so for those who have problem on the stomach one, I will advise you to take after you take your breakfast only, then you take. Okay, but for those so far don't have this problem one, you can take with empty stomach during daytimes in the morning. Okay, but whether you can drink in the afternoon one, afternoon or not, yes, definitely you can drink in the afternoon also. For some people, or if you are very healthy at this moment, you don't have any problem, okay, and then you don't have the intention to really to do some reversing or in your aging or something like that. Okay, you just want to maintain a good health, maybe you take one in the morning only. But for those who already have some illness and then you want to improve, okay, your health condition, or maybe you want to really reverse your aging, you want to make yourself to look very beautiful, your skin texture become very young, and then you want to be look like shining, then I will advise you to take more than one times. Okay, maybe you can take two in the morning, in the evening. Okay, some even if you can afford to take more times one, you will take 3 times. Okay, morning, afternoon, and then in the evening. Some people they might prefer before 1 hour before sleep. It's okay. Okay, you can take it during this time also. Okay, so I hope I answer your question already. Got any question? No. Okay, let me see.
Did someone raise hand? Hi, Simon. Hi, Simon. Yeah, I think Simon want to ask some question. Yeah, Simon, I've unmuted you. Ask now.
Hello, may I know the
Yeah.
May I know the CV8 and also the M laser, is it suitable for the cancer patients or during the after operations? So the chemotherapy you can use or not?
Okay, definitely CV8 they can use before or of course during their treatment, like if they have to go through let's say like chemotherapy, radiotherapy, they have to gone through this kind of treatment. During the treatment, we try to avoid using any like IM laser or even sometimes CVA. Okay, because we want to make sure the if they gone through all this medication, we let the medication to function fully inside the body first. Only after they are in they gone through the operation, the treatment. Let's say what we call chemotherapy. Okay, after they have gone through the chemotherapy, they rest for a few days at the home. They can take some CVA, but we don't encourage you to use IM laser during that time also. Okay, because sometimes what we call the cancer during chemotherapy, there are too much of things might happen during chemotherapy, and then the use of IM laser tend to be the victim. If during the times when they use IM laser, they don't have enough confidence on IM laser. There will anything happen during the process of chemotherapy, and then changes in the body, they might give a blame to IM laser, which we want to avoid one. Okay, but like CVA, we are more confident. Okay, because CVA so far not really have any argument too much on the result that it gave, especially like the ginseng law side, which can depress the growth of the cancer cells, which we think even after every chemo, when they rest to get another chemo, in between they can take some CVA. Okay, so for IM laser, complete their chemotherapy, rest for maybe 1 or 2 weeks further, then only then they want to recover from all the damage of all this medication. They use IM laser together with CVA. Okay, so IM laser, normally we will ask you, let's say a cancer patient, they have already decided to go for chemotherapy. Before they go for chemotherapy, I will advise you to strengthen the immune system you use before it. Okay, but during the chemotherapy, you stop it. You don't use. Okay, because you don't want to involve too much in the complication when they do the chemotherapy, and then the blame will be on IM laser. That will be very serious for you all to handle also. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, in monitoring blood pressure, should the person make the reading every day, or the patient should take the reading as and when he feels like taking it? What is the frequency per month? Okay, this is about monitoring blood pressure. Whether we should actually read the blood pressure every day, or we should read it in the interval how many days. What is the correct frequency per month? Okay, so this depends on the condition of your body, and then the reading of your blood pressure at the moment. Okay, because if you already develop a very high blood pressure, okay, and then you find that the blood pressure of your body, or in the stage how you want to find out whether your pressure is really fluctuating or seriously in every moment, okay, in different time, then you will decide whether you have to measure every day many times or every day only one times. So for early stage of a high blood pressure, like just minor, just a little bit high only, okay, in your blood pressure, I feel that if you have already gone for checkup, and then you find out it, and then maybe doctor will prescribe, or maybe doctor will say you change your lifestyle, then you can improve, okay, your blood pressure. Then you measure your blood pressure maybe every day one times will do. Okay, you select a time. Mostly we'll advise you to take in the morning, where your blood pressure will be reading higher throughout the days one. Okay, that point will be higher one. Okay, so during that point, if you still can keep your pressure in a very good reading, that means other times maybe the blood pressure will be lower. Okay, so our body, the blood pressure will tend to be the highest is during midnight or around 4 to 5 o'clock. And then it was still quite high in the morning, and eventually it will go down, and then it will go into a circle. So we'll advise you to measure. Of course, you won't wake up in the midnight or to measure one. So in the morning you measure. If you are not that serious and after you change, you find that it goes back already, then you don't have to really every day you go and check. It depends whether you really take it, and then some people it might develop a kind of psychology effect. When they get too worried on the blood pressure, they will keep on measuring the blood pressure, and then they will measure in different time frame also. Then sometimes it will make very confusing. Okay, but if you are a patient who are already developed quite high pressure, you are under medication, and then you are more concerned on the fluctuation. You want to find out what time it will fluctuate, because sometimes maybe afternoon your working condition and then the environment may change. Sometimes some people in the afternoon, when it is too hot, blood pressure will go up. So you can measure maybe one time in the early stage, one day 3 times to know the fluctuation of the blood pressure of your body. So you record down. After you got a graph, then you can slowly, don't have to measure 3 times. So you decide what time. Some people, they might use a method whereby they measure 3 times and then they will divide, and then they will get an average one. So it depends on you, how you concern and how is your mind take into concern about the pressure, how it affect you. And I would advise you don't have to go for too many times. Normally after you know the fluctuation, if it is consistent or if it's very irregularly, and then what is the reading, so far you will know what to take care of, because during the time when it goes very high one, maybe you must have some rest, maybe you avoid too hot, all those you must take action on that. And after it improve already, then you might have a more consistent blood pressure. Then you go back to 1 day per day or 1 times, or if you are very minor, then you can go for 3-4 days only you measure 1 times. So provided you have already know that your condition is persistent, is quite good, for a period of time, then you can reduce the times of checking. Otherwise, you will develop another problem. Some people slightly goes up only, they will get scared, and then after that they will repeatedly measure, and then the reading will go up and up, because of their psychology advice effect on that.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Lee. Wow. Any more questions? Hello? It seems like no more questions, Mr. Lee.
Okay. You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you, Patricia, for your participating. Okay, wow. If there's no more questions, so Mr. Lee, would you like to say something
Okay.
before we end?
Yeah. So I hope more and more people will be more concerned on all this issue, and have basic knowledge on this sudden death also. Of course, when if happen in front of you or a sudden death, not really much you can do. You can do only quickly or call 999 unless you are trained to do this CPR, or unless you have the equipment beside you, okay, like those device or AED device. Maybe you can provide sometimes if you have arm laser, maybe you can do something if cannot get any other help. Okay, so try to avoid and then prevent it to have this kind of things happen, because the life is too the value of the life. We must really appreciate, okay, that we have been given the opportunity to live here to see all the wonderful things, and then we should prevent our body to get earlier too much of what we call aging, okay, in the early age, okay, and then cause all this problem. And maintaining a healthy lifestyle, okay, and more discipline in eating, you might be able to avoid from getting all these things. And if you are a mother, I will advise you to build a very good habit for your kids when they are growing, so that when they are during the age of still a kid, don't let them to sleep very late, don't simply didn't control their eating, all this, okay, until they develop a habit which very difficult to change in the later stage. Okay, don't worry, they will automatically go to a stage when they are young, they go into the youngster age, or maybe 18, 19, 20, when they are in the college, or really sometimes out of your control, they will slowly develop a very bad lifestyle. Okay, so before that, make sure you must let your kids to develop a base, okay, which they can stand once they reach 18, 19, when they change their lifestyle to a very upside down, messy lifestyle, their body still can stand until they go up to maybe 20, 24, 25. After they come out, okay, from this school, college, they start to work. Maybe they have a chance to adjust back, okay, their lifestyle into a better lifestyle, okay, earlier sleeping, more discipline. Then this will avoid all kinds of all this sudden death is happening during these times. For those who really have this sudden death very young age one, maybe their base is not as strong. Okay, when they are kids, they are already weak in the artery, and then finally they change on the lifetime seriously when they go for college. Then they start to join all this cyber cafe activity. Then the body base is not strong, they cannot stand. Plaque is developing, already developed inside the body during the young age, and then it becomes sudden death happening. Okay, so this is what I see, and then just put in a little bit of effort into it, or you might be running away from this all kind of this very serious illness. And for those who are still very young one, I just like to advise you, okay, please do it as young as possible to maintain a good habit, a healthier body. For example, like me, okay, now I'm 54. Okay, I'm doing a bypass in a very young age, 38, which I feel that it really affecting my whole life also. Okay, because after the operation, I really cannot go too stressful work, which a lot of people, you want to be success in your life, or there is the most important period, there is 30 over years old, there is the time when you go full swing in your career one. But during that time I have this kind of illness, I have to force slow down all this process. So I can't be a very successful businessman or when I reach 50 over. Okay, that is the reason. Okay, so you must maintain your life, your good health if you want to be success in life. So far I've seen all the billionaire, they are very good in maintaining their health. Okay, they earn a lot of money, then they have the health and then the time to enjoy the life also. So no point you go and earn all the money and then finally pay the doctor one. Okay, there's no point you spend all those time. Better you be like me, relax in life. Okay, don't earn too much of money. Then nowadays I enjoy life. I enjoy together with all the kids. But I'm forced to do that because too early I got my heart problems already. So I still have to consider maintaining my health. That's why from an accountant I shift my career into a health consultant. So in this environment, I keep on giving all those health talk to remind me, okay, I should be more relaxed and don't involve too much of all this okay, activity. Okay, so my sharing is up to here. Okay, thank you very
Okay.
much.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Lee, and thank you everyone for your participation and also for your time. And a little bit of changes next week. Mr. Lee will be presenting, sharing on a Monday and Wednesday.
Yeah.
And Monday is afternoon, afternoon 3 p.m. Just for
Monday
next week,
afternoon.
Monday afternoon, just for next week. And then Friday evening, then we have a special speaker for Friday evening. So we'll review to you next week. Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you,
So
everyone.
here, give me a little bit time. So, okay, so next week Monday, okay, not Monday 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So I will give a topic. Because so far some agent they reflect to me. Okay, because the topic that we are talking are very burdening. Okay, all talking about dying. Okay, all this heart attack. Okay, so they hope maybe we can talk something more relaxed one. So I will talk about this neural system and endocrine system. So you will related to all this topic. So like those insomnia, I will talk about this topic or in the next event. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you,
Thank you.
everyone. Yeah. Have a good evening and